Welcome back, everyone, to the 2021 USTA Level 1 National Indoor Championships. Alex Gruskin of Crack Rackets. So excited to be on the call for our final match of the four-day event. It's our boys 12s doubles final. Top seeds Colin McPeak, Zizou Ahmed, taking on an unseeded duo of Mateo Poso, Tanish Kanduri. Far side of your screen is Kanduri, serving in the red hat. Kanduri just earned 5th place in this event, won our last singles match of the week. Straight set win for him over Joseph Lee. Bunch of high finishers actually here on our doubles court. Kanduri serving. Love 15. All. Again, finishing wise, Kanduri serving finished 5th. His partner, Poso, finished 4th. On the far side, due side of your side, you see Zizou Ahmed finished 9th in this event. Consolation winner after a first round loss. I don't know if that's technically a 9th place finish. It might be 17th, but still went 6-1 on the weekend singles. And of course, he's partnered with our boys 12 singles champion, Colin McPeak. So tons of talent on the court here. We'll talk about their doubles results throughout the course of this action. Right now, 15:30 early opportunity, now 15:40 following the double fault. Just a reminder for any of you tuning in for the first time, A, welcome to our stream. It's great to be chatting and watching some tennis with you here on a Monday late in November. B, format for today's match. Pro set, no ad scoring, first to 8, win by 2, tiebreaker at 8 all. Worth noting, McPeak, Zizou pushed to 8-4 in the semifinals. That's the furthest they've been pushed. That was by the 3 seeds, Singh and Mamura. Poso, Kanduri, 9-7 in their semifinal victory yesterday over the duo of Mahapatra and Azam. So now it's going to be McPeak serving on the far side of your screen first. Early break lead, 1-love for the Carmel, Indiana native and his partner, Zizou Ahmed. For what it's worth, McPeak handed backhand sails long, but I was going to say McPeak, one-handed backhand. Poso, one-handed backhand. When was the last time we had 2 of those in a boys 12s doubles final? Go ahead and guess 1983. A young 12-year-old Pete Sampras partnered with some fellow one-handed player. Nice rally there. Nice put away from Poso. Against Poso. Due side of your screen. His partner, Tanish Kanduri, on the ad. A reminder, it is boys 12s. So if you're expecting the serve and volleying, 4-shot or less doubles, so frequently is featured here on our Crack Rackets channel, expect something a little bit different today. There's a big McPeak crowd here for the Carmel, Indiana native. Interesting to see if that plays a factor at all. By big crowd, I mean, of course, 8, 9, 10 people. as opposed to the two parents plus perhaps a sibling that normally accompany a player to an event like this. .30-15 here in the service game of Colin McPeak as he and partner Zizou Ahmed try to consolidate an early break. It's nice serving from the top seed. By the way, why am I calling him Zizou Ahmed? That's what his lovely parents told me the nickname was. It was actually his lovely younger, I believe, sister came up and said, "Hey, just so you know, everyone calls my brother Zizou." She said it would be weirder if I didn't. Right now, it's Zizou Ahmed at the net with Colin McPeak serving 40-15, 1-love lead in our boys 12 singles final, doubles final, excuse me. First poach of the day belongs to Zizou Ahmed. It works successfully. He holds 4-2 love, and it's going to be fascinating. Interesting choice here. Poso going with his one-handed backhand in the middle of the court. McPeak selected to keep that one-handed backhand on the outside. Give himself the chance to poach with the forehand volley when you play the ad. Of course, that's why so many prefer it. Yes, you leave yourself open to the kick serve, but in the boys 12s, can any of these guys really hurt you with a kick serve? I actually like the configuration for the top seeds a bit better, but that's a nice volley there from Poso and Kanduri. It's worth mentioning in their 9-7 semifinal victory yesterday, the duo trailed by a break for just about the entire match. Got that break back for 6-5. And from there, went on a nice run, actually fought off a couple match points in their semifinal victory, down 6-7 on serve. I believe that was 30-40 they were down. Certainly, Poso got away with the second serve hanger there. And again, that's why Colin feels comfortable playing that one-handed backhand on the ad side. Had more than enough time to run around, find a forehand return there. Still, 30 love here for the unseeded duo Poso Kanduri. Like T Swift, you hope he shakes it off. Some finals jitters here. Of course, gold ball on the line. Each of these players have asked, "Can we see the trophy, Alex?" To which I said, "Yeah, you can see it if you win." So now, again, great shot there from Tanish Kanduri, whose forehand is just about as big as any player we saw compete this weekend. Hits that ball so decisively. And the sound coming off of his racket, the arc the ball makes on his forehand swing. A lot to like about our fifth place finisher here this weekend. Now, 40-15 first game point chances for the unseeded duo. Poso goes big down the line. It pays off. Early break still for the top seeds, McPeak and Ahmed, but Poso, Kanduri looking to find their footing. Meanwhile, near side of your screen, that's the beautiful face of our chair umpire here for our doubles final. You may know him as Indiana's finest. I know him as Crack Racket CEO Dalton Thieneman. Of course, it's been a team effort here this weekend. You know, it's not a Crack Rackets broadcast until I've given a shout out to the one and only super producer Daniel Westoff. We went to battle this weekend, no doubt, as we tried to put on an event worthy of 64 of the top 12-year-old tennis players from throughout the country. Competition began Friday here in Pendleton, Indiana at the Community Health and Wellness Center. Now we're down to our final match here. As you see players returning to court, going to serve on the near side of your screen is Zizou Ahmad, excuse me. Zizou, 8.42 UTR entering this match. Actually the lowest of the four players on court. So you see him surfing on the near side of your screen. That ball hitting the roof. So 15 love. Ahmed, again, first round loss for him to Joseph Lee. But I'm telling you guys, Joseph Lee is going to rocket up the rankings and UTR over these next few months. Did not think that was a bad loss at all in 3 sets for Ahmad. You see that backhand sets up at the net, I know for him again. The loss to Lee first round. Lee ends up finishing 6th. So shouldn't hurt his UTR at all, which I know so many of these players care so deeply about. Also, we'll say personally, very, very funny kid is Zizou Ahmad. The seriousness with which he takes each and every point. I don't think I've heard the word bro used more than I have these past 4 days by these 12-year-olds. Good to see vocabulary is strong in the next generation of Americans. Quality of tennis is certainly strong on display here this weekend. 30-15 here. Chair umpire Dalton Thieneman confirming that ball long. So 30 all now. Really. I mean, that return from Poso just absolute money. Poso then opens it up with a short angle forehand. Break point chances. 2 of them now here as we transition back to no ad scoring in the doubles. 2 break point chances for our unseeded duos to even up this final. One thing I'd like to see more of. Again, for both of these teams, and I was joking around with them all beforehand. Can one of you poach? Can one of you cross? Speak of the devil, Colin McPeak, making that look easy. Deuce point coming up again. Returner's choice. What sides to pick? I know yesterday they were going to Poso pretty much the whole time. Zizou escapes with the hold for 3-1. Meanwhile, I know some of you may have seen that point and you're thinking, is that one on Kanduri? Had a bunch of forehand volleys that he could have put away. I'm going to say, again, yes, he missed that last shot, but on Poso there, you got to move forward. You got to join your partner at the net. That pressure on Zizou to come up with some sort of spectacular pass, some sort of miraculous lob. Kind of bailed out when he had the chance to approach behind a forehand, and now breakpoint chance is gone. 3-1 for the top seeds here. I will say, when you watch this duo of Kanduri and Poso, the things that stand out, A, the aggression with which Poso plays with every rip is a green light. Gonna go swing big at the ball as you see the double fault to start, love 15. It's a very nice forehand. You saw McPeak look there, points that ball out, his partner saying, nope, that one landed. So 15 all coming up now in the service game of Tanishq Kanduri. Big return from Zizou Ahmad. So now 15-30. Just a UTR update for all of you. Tanishq Kanduri, 8.57. His partner, Mateo Poso, 8.51. You've got Colin McPeak, our boys 12 singles champion, at a 9.34. Well, Zizou Ahmed, 8.42. It's a nice point. I'll tell you this, a 12-year-old never looks more like a 12-year-old than when they're hitting overheads. Except Colin McPeak, who, pardon the turn of phrase, as I've used it a couple of times, he's looked like a man amongst boys in this field. The biggest weapons, clearly. The sound coming off of his racket's just a little bit different than everyone else's. And now, he and Zizou Ahmad, a chance to take a commanding double break 4-1 lead. Not quite a poach, but I like the close from Colin there. And you see his footwork, how aggressive he is with it, shading towards that alley when Kanduri gets stretched up there. And just, again, really like this top-seeded duo with Colin McPeak, Zizou Ahmad. There's a lot of double success in their future as they hold 4-4-1. Meanwhile, again, Colin McPeak, 6-3, 7-5 winner earlier today in the boys 12 singles final. Knocked out number 2 seed Michael Antonius, or as I like to say, Antonius. Of course, that was a rematch, the third, fourth place battle in Mobile, Alabama, back in August. This time there was the gold ball on the line, and ultimately it was the slightly older McPeak earning the McTitle. McPeak going for the McSweep today. See if he's able to get the job done. He'll serve now. So players get back on court here. 4-1. But again, pro set. 8-8, win by 2. if you're Kanduri there, you just got to be a little closer to the net. Great ball from McPeak to dip that one low at your feet, but kind of put yourself in that position with where you're standing in the service box. Broken string there for our 5th place finisher. A lot of tennis this weekend. So not a surprise to see those strings wear out. 30 love here. It's all top seeds. Peak and Ahmad so far. Just wait for this serve and volley on this point, folks. Bold choice here from McPeak. Really nice one-hander from Poso, though, to force the error. 30-15 now. And again, Poso loves to take those big cuts from the baseline. That's where he's at his most comfortable. That's where he's at his most comfortable. I don't think that's good grammar. That's where he is most comfortable. That's just too good there. From Zizou Ahmad, and now 40-15, 3 break point chances to just extend that lead 5-1. Put themselves in a comfortable and commanding position. It's a heck of a forehand from Poso. Again, if you're this unseeded duo, you got to start taking some chances here. Of course, it's worth noting, Teo Poso comes into this match with a severely might be a stretch, but with a bruised up ankle. Of course, it's been a lot of tennis for all of us, but Poso rolling that ankle in his quarterfinal victory last night. Yesterday, excuse me. Ended up playing out that full semifinal match on essentially 1 foot. Did all he could, but the movement was clearly hampered. Actually withdrew from his singles match earlier this morning. Just didn't think he'd be able to move the way he needed to move to make the most of that opportunity. Didn't want to pull out of the doubles, though. A, gold ball on the line. B, 1 pro set up to 8. And on a bum ankle, you can play that pretty comfortably. Here we go. See if the momentum can't start building now for this unseeded duo. Much better first volley. Just hitting it where McPeak is not. $40-15 now. Big forehand cross-court shots from Mateo Poso. It's 2-5 here in our doubles final. Again, so many people go into running an event like this. Huge shout out, as always, to the super producer Daniel Westhoff. Has been on the ones and twos, both here on this broadcast and throughout the tournament, running the tournament desk. Did he bring the flair of an Alex Gruskin tournament desk performance? Probably not. That said, there was about 4 days worth of less worth of corny jokes. I like to think my humor plays best with the Boys 12's audience. That said, of course, I have to give a shout out to Dalton Thieneman, the Community Sports Health and Wellness, Community Sports and Wellness Center. Of course, our friends over at Tennis Point, our friends at Lotto Elite. Let's make this a memorable experience for all of these players, providing us goodie bags, free swag, shirts, giveaways for each of these players at the start of the event. Of course, that's the difference. That's why we love working with each of those groups, because they care about the tennis just as much as we do. The move. I like the aggression, just something a little bit different. It's a good serve into the one-handed backhand, into that hip as well, that backhand hip for Mateo Poso. Now 40 love, 4 game point chances. Commanding again, 6-2 lead now in this 8-game pro set. Oh, is Ahmad there? He's there. Oh, the high backhand net court assisted drop volley from Mateo Poso. Westhoff, cut the clip. It's as good as it gets, folks, here in our Boys 12 singles final. Doubles final. Keep doing that. 40 love becomes 40-15, excuse me. That's what Mateo Poso wants to be doing. Big cut from the baseline again. 40-30 now. Still 2 more game point chances. 40 love lead has evaporated, and it's hilarious to see how frustrated. Hilarious is the wrong word. It's fascinating. It speaks to the passion. 40 love, 40-30. You still have 2 game points, and yet Zizou Ahmad looking at his player box, asking as if, what am I doing wrong here? That's much better. Hits his spot on the serve. 6-2. Top seeds lead. 2 games away is Colin McPeak from sweeping this year's Level 1 National Indoor Championship. dangerous, dangerous moment here for our unseeded duo, Poso Kanduri. It's a good move from McPeak there, just covering that center, hovering, looking for that high forehand. That's why you put him on the ad side. 4 game points here, break points, but they effectively feel like match points for this top-seeded duo. It's been all McPeak and Ahmad here. One game away now is the duo Colin McPeak, Sisu Ahmad, taking this boys 12s national indoor championship doubles title. Of course, gold balls on the line here at the Community Sports and Wellness Center. Tough to say anything against the performance of Poso and Kanduri. Simply put, McPeak and Ahmad are giving them the business as we see McPeak and Ahmad head back on court now. 7-2 lead. It's going to be Colin McPeak serving. Don't have the list of level 1 national indoor championship winners in front of me, but I can tell you this, it's always special. You're able to sweep both singles and doubles at any event. I don't care if it's level 6. I don't care if it's 3-5 adult league tennis. Colin McPeak has done here in his home state this weekend. As impressive of an accomplishment on the court as you're going to see at any level of tennis here this past week. There's that ankle for Poso. Normally that's an overhead for him. And there's the ankle again, just a little tough for Poso to move. Great hustle from Zizou Ahmad. There's no denying that. And just like that, we're 2 points away, folks. Westhoff, get that slow clap sound effect ready. Might be inching closer there. 30 love now for McPeak and Ahmad. That return floats wide. Westhoff, I don't know if we have it or not. Hook me up with that slow clap sound effect. Quadruple match point Ugh. So 40-15. Championship points still on the board for this duo. And it's an ace out wide. Colin McPeak, Zizou Ahmad, your 2021 Boys 12s National Indoor Doubles Champions. What a weekend of play here in Pendleton, Indiana. So many people to thank. Obviously, got to start with super producer Daniel Westhoff on the ones and twos. This entire weekend does not happen without his immense efforts. Of course, it also doesn't happen without the support we get from our friends at Lotto Elite at Tennis Point. You guys know the deal. All the best equipment, all the best prices. Tennis-point.com. Use that promo code CR15 to let them know we send you there. Although, of course, you already know best in the business. Do you want to be elite? There's only one way to roll. Lotto Elite is the way to do it. A thank you to them for sponsoring all of our efforts here this weekend. Again, congratulations to Colin McPeak. He sweeps singles, he sweeps doubles, pretty definitively establishing himself, if not the best, one of the best 12 and under players in the country. Of course, congratulations to all of our participants this week. They were all phenomenal. And again, the enthusiasm, the passion, the quality of tennis. If this is a glimpse into the future, American tennis is in good hands. But with all of that said, it's time to sign off. So, for our fantastic super producer, Daniel Westoff, our friends at Tennis Point and Lotto Elite, and from all of us here at Cracked Rackets, I'm your host, Alex Gruskin. You've been watching USTA Level 1 Boys 12s National Indoor Championships.